Here are my solar panel holders for my little boat. They're like a half round with a flat part on top. I built these by hand with no jigs or anything, and they were separate. Like I built one, moved it aside, then built the other one, and there's only an 1/8 of an inch variation in this top surface between the two of them. Now I've been told on many occasions that this level of accuracy, an 1/8 of an inch error over a 23-foot long thing is impossible without all kinds of huge jigs or computer equipment or milling machines, all kinds of fancy stuff. And I'll tell engineers who are experts in their field that I've done this, and I'll show them the thing, and they say, no, that's impossible. Where's your machines? How'd you really do it? And I'm like, no, I just built it by hand. And they get angry with me. It's impossible. And I just want to say that there is a lot more to a human being than is generally understood in Western culture. Definitely a lot more than we're being taught. And it's not just with building things. I've had doctors tell me things that I've already done would kill a person. And I'm like, I've already done it. And they just get angry. It's impossible. You can't do that. Now, I occasionally hear the rebuttal that I'm just some weird mutant who can do these things and I've got some special gene. Now, if that's the case, I'm doing my best to spread it around, so don't worry. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I think this works with humans in general. Partly because we go to school for a dozen years or so learning how not to be able to do this kind of stuff. And I think that's why the average person isn't able to do amazing things with incredible accuracy and, stupendous physical feats and all this kind of stuff. Now, you might be asking, what is it that we're being taught that prevents this? What allows a human being to really flourish and prosper? Cooperation. Cooperation, not competition. You need cooperation to be able to do this stuff. And most people can't cooperate with themselves, let alone other people, which is why I do almost everything by myself, because I can do more on my own just cooperating with myself and cooperating with the materials around me and the stuff and just working with it. And, just kind of this is going to sound cheesy, but becoming one with the stuff around me. I can do so much more doing that than I can with 5 or 10 people working with me who are also kind of competing with each other and, fighting everything. You can't do as much that way. But we go to school and learn competition. Everything's graded and you got to beat this person and you got to do better by keeping them down. It's not even just that we're learning to do better. We're learning to push other people down to get ahead. And it's the same with sports. I played sports for a lot of years. And I love sports. I love being active and doing stuff. But I always hated the competition aspect, because for me to win, someone else has to lose. And I don't like that. I think there should be different kinds of sports that would teach cooler lessons, like cooperation. Anyway, with cooperation and just peace within yourself, you're able to see things that you can't when you're clouded up by competition. And even just having people around you who are in competition with you clouds it. Because you kind of have to block it out. And then part of your mind and your spirit stuff is being used to kind of block out their bad juju or whatever. But if you can just clear all that out and get rid of it completely, there's this really cool thing that happens, and I wouldn't know how to describe it to a normal person except to say it's like superhero powers. I can see things that other people can't. And it's not, I really don't think it's because I'm special. I think it's because I create an environment around myself where I can do this. And it's not that I was failing at the competition thing. I was doing very well at the competition thing. I won a lot of stuff, but it was useless. It wasn't a useful lesson for being able to do things in real life for multiple reasons. if you're always competing with people, for one thing, you're taking away from each other's efforts, but you're also diminishing each other. If you have cooperation and peace and just happy, good stuff flowing through you and around you, you are better. And if you combine that with cooperating with another person, you are both better as individuals, and you get the benefits of both of your efforts in whatever you're doing. I really wish we could take the school system and get rid of the constant competition teaching and teach cooperation. That would be awesome.